Winter weather. When ice and snow move in, City of Irving teams take action. We are covering the response. Victor's victory.
I love being a public servant. I love serving my community.
Irving Fire Chief Victor Conley receives a Lifetime Achievement Award, and we are sharing his reflections on the honor. Hearing the issues.
Thank you so much for coming. It's fantastic to see so many of our citizens.
Residents turn out for a town hall meeting on the World Cup, Parks and Rec, as well as solid waste collection. We are recapping the topics discussed, plus highlights from State of the City, now on City Source. A new campaign draws on a nostalgic movie reference to remind people not to litter. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. We'll have that story coming up later, but we begin with a look at how City of Irving teams responded to the winter weather. Here's Robert Sheik.
An Arctic blast arrived in Irving Saturday morning, making Lake Carolyn look more like Lake Michigan. Before long, Irving Parks and the Campion Trail were blanketed in sleet, snow, and ice. Irving residents hit the slopes, enjoying some frosty fun and perhaps training for the upcoming Winter Olympics. At the same time, treacherous roadways necessitated the closure of non-essential city facilities and services, with 24-hour emergency operations getting underway Friday night. Despite the icy conditions, city staff sprang into action. Fire and police personnel responded to hundreds of calls across the city. Employees from a number of departments, like CIP, Parks and Recreation, Fleet, and Traffic and Transportation, worked around the clock. Streets crews spread more than 900 cubic yards of sand on Irving roadways. As emergencies like water main breaks arose, crews like this water utilities team answered the call, even as frigid temperatures dipped into the single digits, with wind chills at times below zero. Across the organization, city staff worked to keep residents safe and informed, so they could enjoy Irving as an icy paradise. Robert Sheik for City Source.
Irving Mayor Rick Stopher delivered his final State of the City as he nears the end of his third term as mayor. We have several clips to share from this annual event hosted by the Irving Las Colinas Chamber of Commerce at the Irving Convention Center. Of course, economic development is always in the spotlight, and the new Wells Fargo campus is at the top of that list. And there is a lot more to Irving's economic picture.
It seems like we always do a little bit better. We always get a little further down the road. When I look back and I see that we had over 50 projects this year that we were involved with that came to fruition, and $1.3 billion worth of permitting. Now, we are blessed in that almost every year we do $1 billion worth of permitting. If you stop and think about that, there are cities that have no idea what it's like to have $1 billion worth of investment in your city.
Infrastructure and quality of life were also main topics. Mayor Stopher cited the success of Sparks and Stripes and Holidays at Heritage, which always draw big crowds.
We want people to call Irving home. We don't want this to be a pass-through community. We want them to feel like there's places for their kids to do things, there's places for them to do things. What we do with the 4th of July celebration, what we do with the Christmas celebration, knowing that this is their home. We're doing this because of them.
Mayor Stopher reflected on his entire 9 years as mayor of the city of Irving.
It's a humbling experience. It was an opportunity that very few people in life get, and that is to build a city, to add on and build a city, to add fire stations, to add police officers. There hadn't been a high-rise building built in the urban center since 1988. We now have new high-rise buildings. Our best days are ahead of us. We have so much opportunity.
Yeah, and there were also some touching moments as he recognized some city employees as well as his beloved wife, Melanie. There is a lot more to see, and you can watch the entire event on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thecityofirving. And here is another way residents are staying updated on city initiatives. City Council members Mark Cronenwit and David Pfaff hosted a town hall meeting, and we have a recap. Dozens of residents turned out at the Irving Arts Center for a town hall meeting.
A lot of our citizens don't realize how much stuff we have going on in the city. So it's good to get out in the community.
This is an opportunity for Councilman Pfaff and I to get together and host this event to present some information.
They're telling us to expect every match to be the equivalent of a Super Bowl.
First up, Irving police talk about the potential impact of the FIFA World Cup. 9 matches are scheduled for the stadium in Arlington. In Irving, there could be more traffic and more business for restaurants and hotels.
I don't think anybody really knows until those moments come, but we are prepared to not only continue to provide excellent public safety for our community, but we're prepared to respond even when things may change. There's no expectation that we're going to be overwhelmed or see anything that we can't handle. You know, having had the Texas Stadium here for so many years, we're well prepared as an organization and as a community.
We want to provide you guys with some updates on all the excitement that's happening within the city.
Next up, Parks and Rec. As we have reported, Irving is elevating aquatics and recreation in a big way. A new year-round indoor aquatic center is under construction at Center Park. It's on track to open later this year. Then,
in 27, we're really anticipating the opening of the Mustang facility, and that's going to be a first for the citizens of Irving to have that type of facility right here in their backyard for them to enjoy.
It will be a huge multi-generational aquatics and recreation center full of amenities, including some exclusively for seniors.
These bigger facilities have more amenities, more suited for what's happening today.
And after crews removed the outdated pool at Lively Point Youth Center, Parks and Rec team members have been talking with teens, including in this conversation captured in the new podcast studio, to get ideas about a new attraction there. They seem to be coming to a consensus, a new multi-sport court.
Yeah, multi-sport.
Solid Waste Services is the third topic for this meeting.
You're providing a very high level of service compared to these other cities.
He presented results of a rate and service study comparing current collection methods and schedules to those using carts and automation.
There's no recommendation, there's no side, it's really just communicating information.
And with every topic, residents could ask questions.
Thank you so much. This was extremely educational.
We are representatives of the people. We are here to listen to them, to find out what their concerns are so that we can make Irving the best place for them.
That's the biggest thing about a city. The more we're involved, the better things turn out.
Informing the city at the latest Irving Town Hall. There is a link to the PowerPoint slides shown at that event. They are on the city website, irvingtx.gov. Residents interested in becoming a candidate for a city council position can pick up a candidate packet from the city secretary's office at City Hall. Also, packets are available at irvingtx.gov/elections. This year, City Council Districts 3 and 5, as well as the mayor, will be elected in the general election. The filing period continues through February 13th. Election Day is May 2nd. The city secretary's office can answer election questions. That number is 972-721-2493. Congratulations are in order for Irving Fire Chief Victor Conley. He just picked up a huge statewide honor. We have highlights of the ceremony and his reflections on his career. It's the honor of a lifetime for Irving Fire Chief Victor Conley. He is receiving the Texas Fire Service Hall of Honor Lifetime Achievement Award.
I love being a public servant. I love serving my community. It's humbling to know that they're talking about you, you know. And then when they reached out to me and told me about it, I was like, no, there's other fire chiefs much more deserving.
Chief Conley has been a driving force in
But through his introduction at this ceremony in San Marcos, the reasons Conley was chosen were made clear. Top service designations for the Irving Fire Department, a nonprofit focused on brain cancer, and more.
He has led transformative initiatives that set statewide benchmarks in firefighter safety, professional development, and operational excellence.
Irving Mayor Rick Stopher and City Manager Chris Hillman were among those who traveled to see the ceremony.
If it wasn't for these gentlemen believing in me enough to support my ideas, and having the confidence in me, I could have got none of these things done.
Our men are pretty exhausted, though, because it's been really a strenuous task.
The honor happens to come at the same time Chief Conley celebrates 40 years with the Irving Fire Department. He does not have many photos of his early days, but stories.
I really don't know where to begin with a 40-year career other than year one. So if y'all bear with me, I'm going to start. 40 years ago, I started working in Old Fire Station 4. That's at the corner of Coker and MacArthur. Little bitty house. I rode on Squad 4. Stood on the tailboard while we were going down the highway 50, 60 miles an hour. I'm putting my bunker gear on, and we had rubber gloves. We called them fireballs. They were rubber gloves, and fighting fire with rubber gloves. I mean, who came up with that, right? So we've evolved a long ways.
And he is still going forward and grateful for recognition and community support.
This just blows me away. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Again, congratulations to him. And Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service is the host agency for the Texas Fire Service Hall of Honor Lifetime Achievement Award. The Hall of Honor display is located at Brayton Fire Training Field in College Station. The city of Irving has been awarded Bloomberg Philanthropies What Works Cities Gold Level certification by Results for America. The honor recognizes the city's exceptional use of data to inform policy, allocate funding, improve services, evaluate programs, and engage residents. In a statement, City Manager Chris Hillman said, "By building systems that track outcomes, share insights, and guide decisions, we're ensuring that the services residents rely on are efficient, effective, and continually improving." And while we are talking honors, we want to give a shout out to MacArthur High School art student Isabella Earle. Observant City Source viewers may remember we saw her at last year's State of the District as she painted during the ceremony. Irving ISD tells us she has been selected for the AP Art and Design exhibit. That's a prestigious global showcase featuring just 51 student portfolios chosen from more than 82,000 submissions. And Isabella is one of 2 Texas artists featured in this year's exhibit, so good for her. The city of Irving has a new anti-littering initiative called Don't Trash Irving. The program includes public awareness, education, and also some fun. The city is introducing a nostalgia-inducing method to keep the city clean and litter-free: the bend and snap. Some people may see the tie to a movie. It's all to remind residents that when they see litter, bend down, pick it up, then snap it into the nearest trash can. And there will be some giveaways associated with this, so watch the city's social media channels for details on that. Enjoy winter-themed fun at Irving's Frost Fest. You can see some of the attractions in this video from past years. Along with what you see here, there will also be train rides, crafts, photo stations, and inflatables. Frost Fest is Saturday, February 21st from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Levy Event Plaza. The event is free, with food available for purchase. Irving firefighters are practicing their skills. On the next City Source, we will take you inside a mass casualty exercise at the Toyota Music Factory. See some of the lessons they are learning. And we will show you some of the upgrades underway at Parks and Rec facilities, and they are moving fast. See what is expected to open this summer. Those stories and much more next time on City Source. Here is how to connect with us. You can email us at ictn@irvingtx.gov. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/thecityofirving. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And we always like it when you leave us some positive comments. Let us know you're watching. And you can look for updates on events and initiatives across the major social media platforms at the City of Irving. And that's it for this edition of City Source. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.